Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are in a tiny cuddly park. And also a park with 3 roller coasters. 3 not so bad roller coasters either, because this last one, the dark one that we opened up, actually has a nibbed back to exhibit. It has 7.5 in the ratings, which is not bad at all, you know. So, and it's gonna generate lots of money because we don't really care about guest count. However, what we do care about and what we have plenty of is vandalism. So let's try and see if we can, maybe lessen the amount of stuff demolished just a little bit. Because I have a feeling like it's getting out of control rather badly. Yeah, see, look, another thing demolished here again. Wow, do we have like a red-headed vandal perhaps? Like maybe Betty McVandal or someone of the sort who is actively demolishing all this stuff. I do notice that there is a crap load of mess and garbage on the paths, so I wouldn't blame them entirely. But now here's the thing, I've had a tip about how to fix vandals. So let me see if we actually have one. I don't know, it doesn't say actions. Yeah, we should be able to find them in like this list here. I say that, but I'm not entirely sure if this holds true. Betty McVandal, come out wherever you are. Come out of hiding, the all-seeing eye of Sauron, I mean Damage, is searching for you. Put that ring on your finger and show me where you are. We might not have a red-headed guy in the park. Most of the times the guests that are just in are not red-headed. You don't get them red-headed. They usually are like a little bit later on afterwards. Anyway, what I do feel like is... hold on a second. Luckily I catch this right in time. But what I do feel is like we're gonna need like 2 guards. So there. We now have 2 guards. We should be golden. So yeah, by the way, whilst we're at it, we might as well do like a quick pricing check. Like, people don't really go onto this ride anymore because they are already complaining about not wanting to pay as much. That's okay. I mean, it's not expensive, we got a good 1,000 out of it, so we'll have to lower it to like $2. And the same holds true for the cash whiz, though that made substantially more money. Let's just lower it to like $2 too. That should be good enough. Yeah, and the rest of all our rides are just as popular as they will ever be. So, with 7,000 in the bank, I feel like, well, we basically only have the choice between either finishing up this one or this one. And this is the cheaper one, but has done less to the tracks. But since it's cheaper, maybe we should do this one, just saying. It has powered launch mode. I like that. Let's do like a powered launch mode straight into a big loop. That would be rather cool, wouldn't it? I think we can pull that one off even. Because honestly guys, I really expect us to make quite a lot more money from this nibbed back to exhibit ride. I think this is gonna be like crucial to the success of our park. So, to that end, let us see. Oh, that's the back end. So we launch it from over here then. That's interesting, and I cannot, I'm not allowed to remove track in that section. We don't need this to be lifted though. Okay, so let me see. What does this do in terms of, my goodness. I just want to quickly. This is just so that that I can test ride this, basically. Right, so I have a feeling that my 75 kilometers an hour is not enough. So let us start with that 96. Oh, but that's not enough. Oh, that's an issue. Well, guys, we might have run into a small issue here. It's not enough. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. Do we have a booster lift hill? We do not. Okay, so far so good. Scrap this ID. That's basically what's gonna happen. That is not in the cards, not as it stands currently. But I don't mind, because in theory, to the left, maybe to the left, it looks utter horrible. But if it's functional, I don't know. Who am I to say no? But man, does this look complete and utter trash. Also, this is the only way that we have to get out of this loop. So that's another thing, you know, that we need to take into account. We don't really have many options here. So as for like the 96 kilometers an hour, I think something like this will all of a sudden do. Yeah, look, we can even lower this. I don't want it to launch off at like such breakneck speeds. I want it to just make it, so. Okay, I need a little bit more. 72 then. Perfect, right. So from here on, we basically have free range in what we're gonna do with this coaster. So I feel like we would be clever to try and do the big loop. Let us see what we would need to pull off with that. First of all, I think we would be clever if we do like the lifting trick. Because really, if we don't, I don't think we will have the money to pull this one off. And then with one more, I feel like right now we're good enough. Oh, also, guys. Attention, please. We are gonna lower the prices, cut into our profits, but make guests go to this ride again. Look, see? It's not all that difficult. So, height 26. Wow, and this is actually coming together like right above the path there. Now I hope I have enough room. Half loop? Is there enough room? Where are we building? We're building above this one. Seems good enough to me. Now in theory, we should be able to make this. I have a hard feeling about this though, just to be sure. We're gonna do it like this. So to the left was... Wait, no. Yes. And then basically we need to bank this. Ouch. Right. I think it would be not such a bad idea to dive into the underground. Is this like a 3 or a 2 high coaster? All of a sudden, I have the feeling this is like a 2 high coaster. I might be wrong on that one though. If this is like a 3 high coaster, what I'm about to do is like really wasteful. But I want to go into the underground and basically line it up underground and resurface here. Boom. Back to the station. If we can pull that off somehow, that would be well cool. It's not looking good, guys. I don't think this one can go into the underground. Alright, so that was a little bit wasteful. But we learned today that we cannot go into the underground. It's not like there was much to learn here. Yeah, this is like as best as we're gonna get it. Let's just go straight here. Maybe we should even go up. Just to bleed off some speed. Then go around here, right in front of the ship. Tight curve. Now, what I do want to do, just because it's cool, I want to do helixes. Come on, game. You have to let me do helixes. You know, me and my helixes, I just need them to be done. That's okay, you know, I don't mind, I don't mind. We're all cool here. We're all on the same page, right? So, we just pass, like... Yeah, hold on a second. Maybe we're now... it's a bit annoying, actually, that right entrance, I have to admit. Because afterwards, we'll be, like, interfering with our own loop. Yeah, look, see, so... What are we gonna do about this? We need to go down anyway. Might as well. Look. Then would we be able to? Maybe we are able to. Okay. On a tight curve, like this. That's a shame. That's a shame. Right, let's reconsider our options here. That's not that. We have like blazing speed, so we can't go too wild with this. This is an option. No, it's not because of our helixes. All of a sudden, I regret having them. Then, basically, we need to go down a little, because our speed won't be that high at the moment. That is a fact. And because of that, we might be able to actually get away with an S-bend to the other side. Maybe even like this type of S-bend. No. Let's do like the regular S-bend and then bank it. Curve it. Does this line up? No, it's one up. Right. S-bend. Now we're cool, right? Oh, almost. Please tell me that this is gonna work. No, it's not. Balls! Okay, plan Z by now. Basically, this needs to go down. So if we go straight for one further and then go down, what I'm aiming for here is to go through our own helix. I'm not entirely sure if I have like, I don't think I'm lined up for that. Am I lined up for like the station? I am. Right, so we changed the plans a little bit. Let's see, is this gonna work out? Probably isn't. Oh, and it says that the Yeah, the roto drop will be in the way anyway, because that's just where the thing is. Maybe what I need to do is just widen things a little bit. And this seems really bad. You know that? This seems like Terry bad. Do we have much options? Is the question. Break. Breaks it. Breaks it. That's all we can do basically. Just break it. Yeah. Yeah. This is like our only real option. So we're gonna do like another breaks, and then. From here onwards, we can basically go down one. So what now? Footpath in a way? Really? Are we above the footpath? No, that's actually true, as it turns out. Right, so let us, because right now I'm just trying stuff, and I don't really have like a valid plan for the way back. Let's try this. Let's at height 9. Why don't we cut out this bit here? Like a helix down large. Okay, that's not gonna happen. What's in the way? The Gravitron. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Well, would you look at that? You know, we're getting blocked by pretty much every ride that we've built here, which to me is like, I don't know, I don't like it. Let's see. It's also not a good idea. Right, guys, pause for a moment. I somehow need to get our way from this helix, which I do want to have. You know what we also can do? We can do this whole going around the tower thing in a completely different fashion. Because basically what we can do is do this. Just follow along here. Helix up large. Alright, it's gonna complain about the coaster being in the way. Balls. Maybe if we do something like this, and then we can do like a helix up large. It's not the real thing that I had in mind, but it is at least something. And then basically we have to go round this stuff. Is it the slide? No, it's the cinema. Cinema is quite high actually, so I shouldn't be too surprised at this, but then the slide is in the way. Now that's not an issue, because what we then do is we just go up. And then we go down, because that's what coasters do, right? Now you'd be thinking, and I'd be thinking the same thing, that this would connect. You don't say? Right then, to say that this is like a safe ride, I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna find out how it does. It seems good enough so far. Now this will lift up, of course, and yeah, let's see. Let's see how it does with the big loop. It should, in theory, make it through here. It does, at a very, very nice pace. It seems to be holding up rather well, actually. How's the G's? G's look quite alright, if I'm honest. I don't see any weird spikes. I also don't see them over here. Yeah, well, we have quite a few lateral G's after the loop. That I have to admit, but what can I say? One of them is a tad bit intense, but it works. And you know what that means for me? That we're gonna open this one up. Wow, we're at 9.99. You know what that is? You know, in terms of like, oh, we are at the tightest park in the country. Like, really? We had issues with like vandalism like not too long ago, but apparently that's not really. How can we get the tidiest park in the country award with mess like this? I mean, truly. No, but you know, like I was saying, like this roller coaster thing that we just made and the ratings that we got, you can compare this like with if you play darts and you throw like 3 darts in the ball and then also on top of each other. You know, I mean, that's what you do here with a 9.99. You can't get any better. Anyway, we need to open this up because we need the money and we need it bad. But it's a good thing. It is, you know, it has passed the ratings check. So we shall call this anti-stall. No. Maybe we should call this the cage breaker. Yeah, that sounds pretty solid, you know. I quite like it. It's ultra intense though. Oh my goodness, it is ultra intense. Are we gonna keep it red as is? It's not a bad color to be fair. We don't really have like the intense eye vomit colors, you know, the rainbow-like colors. We don't really have those in the park. I mean, it's not that I'm against them. It's just we don't have many of them. You know, therefore, I feel like this one shouldn't be the exception to that rule. The purple and white is good though. So. All right, well, guys, you know what that means? We now have 10,000 to build this coaster, and I'm just gonna straight up build the next one. I mean, why not, right? We're close. What do we have here? Only continuous circuits mode. I feel like I might have checked that like a few videos ago, so yay for short-term memory. What? But yeah, I mean, what can I say other than we basically have to. Do we have to? Do we have to? Do we do like a barrel roll, for example? And then say like a corkscrew? Oh, we should have done that like one sooner. So that would be here, right? Can I do a barrel roll? And then do a corkscrew to this side? Then turn through here. So far this seems okay. I'm having reservations about the whole barrel roll thingy. I mean, maybe we should do like we can't do inline twists. We have launched lift hill. Oh, we have actually. So our problems were all of a sudden just solved. No. Launched lift hill. This is the thing that you want, you know, on stuff like this. And then I think we want a barrel roll to the right, because that makes the corkscrew to the left look more natural. No, it still looks bad, but I don't think it's gonna get any better. So, and from this view, we basically go through, do like a helix down large. Okay, we don't. I mean, I got taught that that doesn't work rather quickly. Now, mind you, we need to get this back all the way over here, basically. So why? And we will. This thing will drain our money rapidly. You have been warned. Oh, and already we get like the message that the coaster is. And then the roto drop is in the way. And then all of a sudden we had to resort to this just to get basic stuff done. What I want to do is basically just curve around and then go below our tracks there. I think that would be cool. Just need to line this up proper. like this. Alright, so we go through a loop here, and right now we're at a nice and low pace. So if I were to do a helix up large, yeah, we'd get complaints. I just need to get to over here, which is at like height 5. And I need to do this, yeah, in a relatively easy manner. Now, mind you, where we're at right now, in terms of like coaster space, is like suboptimal to say the least. We have a little bit of pace, but not much. Oh, what we could do, this might be like really cool. Yeah, that's heading just right at it, but I was thinking like maybe what we could do is do like a helix around the steep part here. I think that would be cool, and then weave our way slowly back towards the other coaster. So if we do like a helix down, is it just me or are we now hitting? Yeah, we're hitting it again. Wow, so you actually have like we're like miles off basically. So in that case, what we need to do is we need to attack that helix differently. And do something like this. Well, that's pretty solid, I admit. What I'm seeing as well is that we're right now lining ourselves up pretty good for like this last bit. It's just that we have a bit of speed on our tracks. Let's see how we can get rid of that, because we come from height 13. Basically when I have like a break at like somewhere around height 10. So if we... Oh, okay, so we need to basically pass that. We won't have great speed now anyway. Now this is of course, I mean, now this is a way to get there. Would this work? You've got to be kidding me, this works. This is brilliant, we need this. This is absolutely brilliant, because this gives me just the one space to get these brakes in right, which we'll have at 43. Guys, this coaster all of a sudden is now possible. How many trains is there? There's one long train, which is also just perfect. All we need to do now is pray that the ratings are good enough. But really, I don't really expect the ratings not to be good enough. Wow, can you see just how many? I don't want you to mow the grass. I thought I had ticked that off as well. I'm just looking at the thing here. At 40 kilometers an hour. Okay, yeah. You know, this was a little bit of an... Ooh. My goodness. That needs some fixing. My goodness, that was bad. Tick off and remember it this time, would ya? Do we need like one more mechanic? Probably not. Anyway, let's get this final bit here fixed, because you need to have your speed bumped up to 57. Probably too quick, but not gonna risk it. So let's just start charging 6 bucks for it, because I just have a feeling that this coaster will make it, basically. It's not like we have that many fancy special track pieces, but remember, we have to do like the corkscrew at the back to just make it back, because this was the only way we could escape this pitfall of track construction that the devs did for us. I mean, they're not the most clever devs, that we learned. And 2 of this. Also, rather curious, like, will it make it? Perfect. Look at our income as well. We have 7 grand at the peak of our income. 6 on average after I lowered quite a few prices. But I think what should happen now, guys, is like the moment we get the ratings, we basically complete the park. Complete. Clicks. I finished them. They're all good. Come on, game. Or did I somehow... Look, I was about to say, like, did I somehow put this over 10? But I didn't. Nice. Look at it. Everybody's applauding to me because we did it. Awesome. Damage. That's the one who did it. Nice. I like this. We didn't even open this, and we need to give this a name. Why don't we call this Homage Extreme? And we're not gonna go with this yellow snake through the park. I don't want that. I don't want that. We can go with purple and white. It's a bit like the trains on one of these coasters, but we're gonna give this like a small twist. Maybe with like these green supports. No, I don't want that. I want white supports in there. Like a green and brown, so it doesn't stand out too much, you know. It looks good. Homage Extreme. There we go, guys. We basically, quickly, admittedly, oh, you're broken down. No, but admittedly, we did this park rather quickly and rather nicely. And look, we get guests, we have money coming in, and all it took us was just this street here of slam down rides to basically fund like our next coaster, which after the next, after the 3rd coaster, this park was just rock solid. Because we got money all of a sudden, like there was nothing to complain about. So yeah, I mean, I welcomed this relaxed park, even though, well, in the end, what happened was it looked like a typical Brie park. Spaghetti! And on that bombshell, I'm gonna say, join me next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.